was a nice lift back there. But you got a lot to learn.
Crap.
You stick with me and I'll teach you a few things.
No offense, but I don't even know you.
My friends call me Sully.
Hello and welcome back to Square One Games. My name is Exonovan and this is chapter 8 of our brutal difficulty walkthrough for Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Now the first thing you want to do is kill the guy across the way. He's behind that piece of cover. Make sure that he goes down first. That's a free kill and it's going to spawn in all the enemies, get them a little bit frantic. They're going to be trying to get on the same level as you because right now they don't have a line of sight to get any shots off on you, right? So they're going to be trying to climb that ladder. Go ahead and pick you up 2 or 3 easy kills and then rotate around to your backside. Make sure you kill this guy because he's going to be trying to flank behind you. Grab his ammo and then assume the same position again. Now you're going to be watching the ladder a second time or you're going to be watching that back flank route. That's going to be where you get your 2 kills. Now I have practiced this several times and sometimes they'll both climb the ladder and you get 2 free easy kills. In this particular clip, only one climbs the ladder. If that happens for you, the other one will always flank around to your backside. He doesn't always come up the steps though, like the previous guy did. He doesn't try to jump over the gap. Sometimes he will, sometimes he won't. Like in this particular clip, he doesn't. If he does try to come across that gap, it's real easy to get the blind fire kill. If he doesn't, you're gonna have to kind of come out of cover and, you know, see if you can find him and locate him to get your kill. You can see he's basically just doing a loop. He ended up showing up over there and I got the kill. If he's not over there, he's gonna be right beneath you. And so you're gonna have to come out of cover and kind of look straight down. Not to the lower level where I'm looking at now, but to that mid level and get your kill there, okay? So there's gonna just be that one guy, the last guy that I just killed, that's gonna be a little bit of an anomaly here. But once you find him and kill him, you should be good to go. So the next sequence is gonna be right after you're lowered down into this sewer area, using that bucket right there. Sully's gonna be lowering you down. And what you can do, there's gonna be 3 enemies. What you can do is you can head straight. There's gonna be a wall, not the one I'm on now, but the wall directly in front of us. I'll show you that right here. Hop up on this wall and just ledge hang and just get you some blind fire kills. All these guys are gonna run up. They're gonna be right in front of you and you should be able to get all your kills really easy. Now keep in mind you do have 1 grenade. So if one guy ends up going over there behind cover and you don't wanna worry about trying to shoot him or whatever, just lob your grenade and get that last kill and you'll be good to go. So this is the 3rd combat sequence for chapter 8 and it can be quite extensive, but I'm going to show you exactly what I like to do that makes it super easy. Remember, you do have teammates right now. There's 4 of you on screen. You have 3 teammates and then there's you. So the chances that an enemy is shooting at you goes down, right? Because you have teammates, you know, on the screen with you. So what you saw there is I just picked up the Mag 5 and I'm gonna get some quick, easy one-shot kills. I killed that first dude under the archway there to kind of get everybody frantic and get everybody moving around. Now you're gonna be hearing grenades going off in the background. That's the enemy trying to lob a grenade at us, but obviously they can't throw one across that gap. And so what they're actually doing is they're actually throwing grenades and it's bouncing off of walls that they're obviously behind and it's killing them or causing them to move. So you want to sit here for good, maybe 30 seconds to a minute and just chill and just let the enemies kind of take themselves out or let your teammates start killing some enemies. And once you finish with that 30 seconds to a minute, the enemies will be thinned out enough where it's really safe to peek out of cover. You guys know that I don't ever advise us to, you know, do that peek out of cover mechanic, right? I like to get out of cover completely and do the shoulder lean mechanic to get our kills. But in this situation, because you do have the Mag 5, it's a one-shot kill weapon. You've got teammates on board. And if you've waited that 30 seconds to a minute, the enemies are thinned out enough to where the likelihood that they shoot you when you peek out of cover is very slim. You're gonna start seeing the enemies kind of come out a little bit in the open, and that's when you know that it's time for you to get your kills. You can see right there, I peeked out of cover for a good while, boom, never even got shot at. You see what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of handling this particular combat sequence in this position that we're in right now. Get you another kill right there under the archway. And then there's another guy over here. Boom, we'll get him first, I believe. He's gonna peek out again in a second. He's down, and then I'm gonna rotate back to the dude underneath the archway. I think I missed that shot, but that's fine. Gonna wait for him to peek out again. And boom, get my kill right there. There's gonna be one dude left. I think there may actually be two guys left, but by the time I get over there, there's only one. Yeah, there's two guys left right now. But like I said, by the time I rotate around, there's only gonna be one dude left. And there's typically only one guy left. I don't know if he dies because the teammates usually kill him, or I know there's a grenade that goes off here in a second. It might actually get a double kill, but in other words, what I'm saying is there's only two guys left, so it's very safe to make the run all the way across the map to get into position. You can see right there, there's still two guys left. I still see two flashlights. That grenade right there that went off, that's again him trying to toss a grenade across that gap to the teammates and killing himself. So he basically eliminated himself. This is the last dude left. You should have a grenade or two. Go ahead and lob a grenade, and that takes care of that sequence. All right, so now we're into the tower sequence. Go ahead and pick up some ammo before you climb the steps. This is right after you go through the gate. Go ahead and aim over your left shoulder and kill this guy before he can get into cover, and then get in the cover here and blind fire that guy. And if you do it quick enough, you'll be right on time. Then rotate around this way. Make sure that you're aiming over your right shoulder. You'll get two quick, easy kills there. Now, this part can be a little bit tricky, okay? You might get shot some, but you shouldn't die. What you're trying to do is run out and touch the steps or get close to the steps so that you'll spawn in the guy with the flak gear on, okay? Then what you can do is just hang back right here. Usually you'll have this one guy flash around. You can kill him. You'll have the advantage. And then 9 times out of 10, the guy with flak gear is going to rotate around to your teammates, and they're actually going to just kill him for you, so you get to save a lot of ammo. If that doesn't happen, then you're just going to use this circular area to run around and kill him like you normally would, either via grenades or whatever. But you'll have plenty of cover, and you've done that time and time again if you've been following this guide, so that should not be an issue. The trick to this section is to be super aggressive. You want to be aiming at where you know the enemies are going to be, and as soon as you see them, start shooting. You have infinite ammo here, so there's no need for you to try to be conservative with your ammo or anything like that. Every time you reload, you'll go back to 25 bullets, so there's no need to worry about wasting your ammo. We don't want to worry about that there. Now, right there you can see me kind of drawing circles with my reticle. I'm trying to show you what I'm about to do. There's going to be 2 enemies on the right hand side, and what you want to do is just climb up to the point where you can see their like the top of their heads, okay? And what you're going to be able to do is get some headshots on these guys without them being able to shoot you. Now this dude on the right is a little bit tricky to shoot, especially because you have the Uzi, but it's doable. And if you can't get a line of sight on him where I was, just climb up 1 notch and you'll be able to get the kill from there. But you don't want to climb any farther than that. Like, you don't want those dudes to have a line of sight on you because they kill you super quick, okay? So make sure they're dead. Then hop into the window up here after the chain sequence, kill that dude stealthily, and then put the gun on your left shoulder. 2 quick and easy kills. Rotate around with gun up. Make sure you kill this dude right here. He's not going to be shooting at you, okay? He's going to be kind of, roaming back and forth behind cover, so you can be a bit exposed there, okay? You don't need to worry about that. Take those 2 guys out. Make sure you collect some ammo. Now, this next sequence with the Brute, you can take him out if you want to, just using melee combat. I mean, obviously you've done that when you play through on the crushing difficulty, but I wanted to show you an alternate way just in case you're not good with the button prompts and stuff like that. Right there, I kind of got caught. Normally you can roll past him and he won't even grab you. The problem is that if he grabs you, a lot of times you will drop your secondary weapon. I don't know if that's a glitch or a game mechanic. I've obviously never paid too much attention to it, but I wanted to have the shotgun right here, and so I could kill him really quick. But what you can do is you can basically just use these steps to kind of kite him over, and he'll keep coming from the same spot. And as soon as you touch the steps, he runs back around that middle tower area, right? And you can get you some shots on. Now, there's not enough shots in the Uzi to kill him, but you should have grenades. And if you've got grenades, you can just toss one of those and kill him that way. Right here, I throw the grenade too far, but like I said, as soon as you touch the steps, he runs back. And so he basically ran back into the grenade and killed himself. So like I said, melee combat or just use the steps and you'll be able to get your kills that way. Okay, so this is the sniper section. Pretty easy to do as long as you know the order by which you should be killing all the enemies. The first guy across the way to my right, take him out first. Then the guy center on top of that tower, take him out next. Then there's gonna be a guy right down here. Normally you can peek out and see him right there. You can get you a good little headshot on him. And then what you want to do is rotate back to the center tower. So I like to be on the left-hand side so I can be looking over my right-hand shoulder, kill that dude at the bottom. And then there's going to be another guy right down there. And as long as you kind of follow that order, you should be good to go. All right, so this is going to be the very last combat area in chapter number 8, and it can be brutal on brutal if you don't know exactly where to go, and I'm going to show you that. Make sure you pick up all the ammo in this area, ninja kill the first guy, and then head through this tunnel. There's going to be another dude over here with his back turned. Go ahead and get you an easy kill there. There is a guy to your right, but he won't see you if you're fast enough. Pick up some ammo, and then chill right here and go ahead and fire a shot into this tunnel right here. Okay, that's going to let everybody on the map know exactly where you are. It's also going to trigger in all the guys in flat gear, which is what you're wanting, okay? Now, the enemies can only attack you from in three different ways. The first way is straight ahead, which is what you're seeing right now. And then there's a small area to my right, and then the way to the left. So outside of this tunnel on the right and the left, I'm going to show you that here. This obviously would be the left side. They can attack you from this way. So all you have to do is kind of monitor those 3 alleyways, right? And these guys will never be able to hurt you. Now you can see there, and I showed you that even though it looks like they can shoot you from your left-hand side if they get far enough behind you, they're never going to push back that far. Now, they will be able to toss grenades at you from there on your left-hand side, but that's kind of what you want. Because if you're good at tossing back grenades, you can get a lot of easy kills that way instead of having to expend your ammo. You can see he's still tossing grenades at me. So that's kind of part of the strategy, right? Now, if you're not good at tossing back grenades, you want to push up to that next piece of cover up there to my left, okay? So it just depends on how you want to play it. I'm pretty good at tossing back grenades, so I like to hang back behind this piece of cover and just get the free grenades, okay? So once you feel like that everybody is dead in front of you, the guy that's tossing grenades is actually right there. See what I'm saying? You see he never shot at us. He's just launching grenades. Now, this is one way to kill him. You can actually get inside of this well area and get you a line of sight. You have to get all the way to the far right so you can come out of cover and get your kill. The other way is to stay inside of that middle tunnel and do what we always do, right? Hug a wall, don't like get into cover, but I mean just butt yourself up against it and then, you know, use your shoulder lean mechanic to shoot off your left shoulder and you'll be able to kill him. But either way, you can take him out that way. The reason why I chose the well there is because if you're not good at throwing back grenades, if you're in the well, he can't bother you with grenades, okay? Now I'm going to show you this. I'm going to be restarting checkpoint on purpose right here. I like to come up here and touch this window and then respawn my checkpoint. Now I don't know if that matters or not. That's just the way that I've always done it, is I've kind of progressed up through the map a little bit and then restarting my checkpoint. You can try to kill that last dude, you know, the guy that was throwing grenades at us, kill him from the well, and then maybe restart your checkpoint there, and you might still get the checkpoint. But I always like to go to that window because it feels like I'm progressing through the map and then respawn my checkpoint. It's up to you. I've never practiced it any other way, so, you know, that's just the 100% guaranteed way to trigger the next checkpoint, okay? So do that, and what that's gonna do is, instead of you having to climb those 2 back staircases back there, you know, like you're going up there toward the next cutscene, you don't have to fight anybody on that section of the map, which can be a little bit difficult. You want to fight them right here because you're used to this. You just did it, right? So when you start that next checkpoint, you're going to spawn in all the waves of enemies that used to be above you. They're going to all walk down the stairs and fight you on your same level, which is good. That means they don't have the high ground and there's no advantage on either side, okay? They don't have the advantage on you, although to be honest, you do have an advantage on them because you can just use your blind fire mechanic and get all your kills. Again, you're just watching the middle, the right and the left. That's all you have to worry about. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be coming right down the center, which is where we are now. You saw the dude in the flat gear try to flank around the right-hand side. The good thing is that if you stay in this center tunnel, you're going to be able to see where they're going. You know what I mean? If they're not in the center tunnel with you, they're on the right or the left, and you can normally watch them walk that way, and you'll be able to pick up some kills. You can see there that anytime an enemy tries to throw a grenade at you, they can't shoot their gun at you. Keep that in mind. Anytime you see somebody and they're ready to lob a grenade at you, it's very safe for you to be able to come out of cover and shoot them and get your kill. Right there is kind of a funny thing. I'm actually shooting that dude, but He's in some weird like state where he's dead, but he's still standing up, and he hasn't quite died yet. So you can't shoot him, you can't punch him. But that just goes to show you that if an enemy does try to flank around you on the back and you don't see him, Cutter's going to pick him up for you 9 times out of 10, and it makes that super simple. Now I'm going to play the rest of this clip just to show you that there's no enemies left in the area. Okay, because I think if I cut it right here, there'll be some people that be like, oh, I don't think you killed everybody or whatever. But literally everybody in this entire combat sequence is dead, and we did it all from that first area. Now it is possible to not restart checkpoint and get all the kills there anyway. All you'd have to do is just push up into the map a little bit and then run back, and they would all come down, and that's the thing. But when you restart your checkpoint, you do get a refill on ammo, and some of the grenades that are in that first tunnel do spawn back in, and that's why you want to do it, okay? So you can pick up some ammo, get a replenishment, and keep the thing going. If you do it the other way, you may run out of ammo, or you may find yourself having to run around and pick up ammo off dead bodies. You're exposed, and that may not be smart from a strategic standpoint, so just keep that in mind. All right, so now we have to work our way back through this combat sequence. This is after the cutscene. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you watch your left side, okay? That right where I'm looking like I'm gonna toss that grenade. Make sure you watch over there first. You are super vulnerable right here. If you're dying in this area and you don't know why, it's because 2 guys are flushing out over there and they're killing you. I remember when I played this game way back in the day when it first came out, I was like, man, why do I keep dying here? I keep getting shot from somebody, but I don't see who's shooting me, and it's those 2 guys right there. Mainly that one guy that I just killed. Once those 2 guys are down, either you're gonna kill them both with a grenade toss or gunfire, or you're gonna kill that one guy and the other guy is gonna, hop off the ledge there, and he's gonna be on the lower levels. Once they're out of your way, this is super easy. I mean, super easy. All you gotta do is just sit right here in this area. Remember, you've got your teammates up there with grenade launchers raining down death from above. Okay, anytime somebody flanks you like this, you just blind fire kill them. There should be 2 of them that'll come out. Sometimes they'll get killed with grenade launchers because, like I said, your teammates are lobbing grenades across the way. Like the guy in flat gear, I didn't kill him. They killed him with grenade launchers, and that's the beauty of it. Once you've killed all those people, there's going to be this one guy down here on the lower left of that tunnel where we used to be. You can try to kill him with a grenade. If you kill him, good. If you don't, when the grenade goes off, he's going to rotate to the right like that, and then guess what? Boom. Sully's going to come in and take him out with a grenade launcher, because if he's over there on the left, Sully doesn't have a line of sight on him to kill him. But as soon as he rotates to the right, Sully's got a line of sight and he can take him out. Now right here, I'm not gonna say that you shouldn't peek out of cover and kill this dude with the laser sight, because if you've played Uncharted games, well, I think Uncharted 1, the laser sight guys were fairly, at least to me, they were more dangerous than in the other 2 games. But you really could peek out of cover right here and kill this dude. But if you want to play it super safe, wait 15-20 seconds. Cutter will come out of that right tunnel and he'll actually kill this guy for you. All you gotta do is just sit back and watch. It takes probably, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 shots, but it's very safe. But like I said, if you want to peek out of cover here, I wouldn't advise. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to do it, because I still think it's a fairly safe play. Although do keep in mind that you don't really have a weapon that's built for long range, although you can kill him here with the AK or the Uzi or something like that. So that's just going to be optional and up to you, based on how well you think you can aim at long range and how comfortable you are with the laser sight enemies. But I find myself fairly comfortable with them, but the safe play there is just let Cutter do the work. Now these guys are going to flash out. 2 guys. These guys kind of represent kind of a sub-combat area. There's just 2 of them. But until you kill these 2 enemies, the next wave won't spawn in. So basically, we're going to make sure we kill them. I'm getting a good line of sight on this dude from here. Don't really have the right gun, although I'm trying to use it because I want to save my pistol ammo for the next combat sequence. So I'm trying to kill him with this gun, but it's kind of difficult. Very easy to kill him with the pistol. If you find that he's in cover, you can shoot that gas canister like I did, and a lot of times that'll get him moving around, and you can get your shots that way. Then the second guy, sometimes he's gonna flash over there. If you can see those blue lights on the wall the one on the right, there's a piece of cover in front of that. Sometimes he'll be over there. If he is, you can push up a little bit, kind of where Cutter was moving to, and peek around that wall and get your kill that way. But if he's on that left piece of cover, you can typically kill him from right here, and you're good to go. All right, make your way down the steps and get behind this piece of cover. This is a perfect piece of cover. If anybody tries to flank you on the right or the left side, Cutter will pick him up. This dude is a magician. You'll see him pick up a guy here in a second on my right, and then somehow he magically teleports to the left side and takes out another guy for me. You'll see both of that here. See, he's taking out that dude. Of course, you can shoot as well, but normally when they're engaged with one of your teammates, you don't have to worry about them. Right here, I'm just tossing back grenades. Boom. If you're not comfortable tossing back grenades, then you might want to play this a little bit far back, like maybe not come to this piece of cover, maybe stay upstairs and just blind fire kill everybody like you normally would. Boom. Cutter just magically is over there taking out those enemies. And then this last little section right here, don't even have to worry about it. Your boy Sully's gonna come in, take the dudes out in the tower. And that is game, set, match for chapter number 8. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you right back here in the next video. You guys be good.